Fellas, how y'all feeling? And how y'all doing? Peace be upon you. It's Uncle K. You already know what time it is. And you already know how we're coming. So let's get it, let's go. Gentlemen, before we even start the video, give yourself a salute if you practice righteousness. Give yourself another salute if you have discipline. Give yourself another salute if you have self-control. And give yourself another salute if you're slow to react. Real talk, let's get it. Gentlemen, it's such a disappointment when you see the modern man in today's society, because he does not have any of those attributes I just stated. He does not seem to want to practice righteousness. He spills his seed on a day-to-day basis with no purpose. He does not have self-control and discipline. And he always reacts to everything that's around him. You know what I call that? Weak, frail, fragile, easy to break mentally and physically, spiritually as well too. It's such a disappointment. I don't know how many times I could count a day I see a man react to everything, especially when a female walks by him that's all caked up. We know that's an illusion. The eyelashes, the makeup, the lip gloss. Why react to those things? You see, a man like me and you, we embrace masculinity. We only speak when spoken to. We have charisma about us. People can never pinpoint what we're truly about, but they ask questions. And we don't elaborate too deep. We give them simple answers. You ever sat next to another man and just heard him flapping his gums like a motor? He got enough gas that could last 3 or 4 days, just running at the mouth like a faucet. I don't know when to be quiet, just looking weak. If you had a DBZ scouter, his level will be at 5. 5. Because he's just amped up, because he has that mouthpiece on him. That's weak. No man should be speaking so frequently. If it's not wisdom or information, keep your mouth closed. But it seems like the modern man can't do any of those things. He's too busy on his cell phone with his head down and his back hunched over for 20 hours of the day, because we know he's not getting adequate amount of sleep. That's why at the beginning of the video, I said, give yourself a salute. Give yourself a salute. Because you're working hard. You're dedicated. You have that determination. You have that poise. You practice self-control. You have discipline. You're slow to react. And righteousness is something that you thrive for. There's so many lies in this world that if you're not chasing after righteousness, you're going to be lost. If you're not honing into your masculinity, then you're frail, such a sad reality to see gentlemen just so weak, so frail. Everywhere we go, we see men reacting. In the gyms we go to, men are trying to increase their reps because they saw something. That's not self-control. Now, I'm not telling you to not be aware of your surroundings, because a man that observes is a wise man as well too. Believe that. But a man that meditates on the foolishness, he's not a wise man. You have to have eyes to see, to have that discernment. We see things every single day, but we don't react to it because it's not going to take us to that next level. When the doors are closed, we're training. We're building up our minds, we're building up our spirits, and we're building up our bodies. So when we step out into this battlefield, we're able to move like leaders. You see, when me and you, when we walk, when we step into an environment, when the door was once closed and we open the door and we step in, people feel that leadership. People feel that power. People feel that. Sometimes you don't feel nothing around other individuals because they're not tapped in. You know, the media has made men believe that masculinity is toxic. You know, when you're on this journey, you tend to get called a misogynist a lot, a woman hater. Such a sad thing, right? We all know that men and women have certain standards, right? But if a man is not improving himself, his standards are very low. But for a man that's thriving, that's working, that's pushing, that's determined, he has high values. High values. But when you have high values, that doesn't mean that you don't like the individuals around you. It just means you're on a whole different type of time. And that's completely fine. As long as you understand that. The things that you understand may not be meant for others to understand at that due time. But in due time, they may learn, or they may not. But men feel like it's negative. It's negative to be a man these days. It's negative to let your nuts hang. It's negative to have morals. It's negative to not give the female validation. It's negative you know, everything is seasonal. There's a time for everything, but there's always a time to get better. There's always time to improve. And if you haven't mastered that skill yet, You don't have time for luxury. You don't have time to take it easy. That's why I'm addicted to developing myself. I'm addicted to thriving for greatness. I'm addicted to strength. I'm addicted to righteousness. A lot of people are addicted to something. But if you're addicted to the right things, let's take you to the next level. Keep pushing. Keep thriving. Keep delaying the gratification. Keep surpassing the old you. Don't worry about what other people think about you, because you're only a mystery. Some people not ready for the shrine. But I know you're ready to tap into it. Gentlemen, do not be the modern man. Embracing masculinity tenfold. It's Uncle K. Peace be upon you. You already know what time it is. And you already know what's coming. Like, share, subscribe. And have a blessed evening. I'm checking out. Peace.